two, one. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is your boy Shouty Soprano.
And today we have very special guests in the studio. We have Dr. Shameka Jones and Dr. Sheron Brown. And they're going to be talking about a health expo that's coming up. Did I do that right, y'all? Look.
You did that right.
Look at me. I got it right.
You got it right.
And we're really excited. We're here broadcasting live from the 99 Jams, the Bird Studio, 99.1 FM. And always, you can tune in on Facebook. Go to Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Facebook.com/Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project.
Yes,
the Community Development and Training Center, a.k.a. CDAT. As always, we thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to CDAT, man, doing some wonderful things in the community. The New Image Project stands for New Information, Media, Arts, Graphics, and Entertainment. So that is an acronym. And the goal of that project is really to redefine what is cool, to put new images in front of our community, to counter and balance the negative stereotype, and show that there's good people doing good work in the community. So thank y'all for supporting that project. Thank y'all for being a part of the work that we've been doing up to this point. And we're just going to jump right in. So Dr. Jones, what's going on with you?
Nothing much with me, but with Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, the St. Petersburg Alumni Chapter.
Okay.
We have one of the newest premier health and wellness expos going on Saturday, May 11th.
Okay.
And that is called the Change for Life Health and Wellness Expo. It is sponsored by Suncoast Credit Union, Florida Blue, and Raymond James. And we are hosting this in collaboration with the University of South Florida Campus Recreation Services.
So you got partners.
Indeed.
Partners.
Those are the higher level partners. We actually have multiple community partners in this event as well, about 20 of them.
Yeah.
And to highlight, we are part of the Divine Nine, which is that 9 African American Greek fraternity.
Yeah, I heard of them somewhere.
So some of the partners from that are Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, Omega Psi Phi fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, and we have from the sororities, we have Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and Zeta Phi Beta sorority. So those are some of our community partners that are, bringing their members and helping support this event. And we also have some corporations and organizations partnering, and I'll let Brown.
So it sounds like this thing is going to be huge.
Oh, that's the plan. We also have, let me see if I can remember the bottom of the flyer, the American Heart Association. We have the Sisters Network. We have Empath Health.
Yeah.
There's you said Florida Blue already because they're a sponsor.
Okay.
I'm trying to see the Fit Kitchen. Oh my goodness, Chef Ray from the Fit Kitchen. We have Healthy St. Pete.
Ray.
Yeah. We have Healthy St. Pete. They're coming out. We also have, even though she's not a sponsor, but we still say it all the time, we have Dr. Kanika Tomlin, our deputy mayor. She's coming out. She's going to be a guest chef with Chef Ray of the Fit Kitchen doing some food prep cooking demonstrations.
Urban yoga.
Oh gosh, yes, we have the Urban Yoga Foundation. Clayton Sizemore.
I know Clayton, man.
He is. He really is. So those are the ones I remember. I'm sure there are more now that I'm not thinking of. But
and so the date again for it is
May
Saturday?
11th. This Saturday, May 11th from 10 to 4.
And where at?
The University of South Florida Student Life Center.
Okay.
200
6th Avenue South.
Oh, look at that. It's like a song. It's like freestyle.
This event is free.
It is free.
Yeah. And so all day
we forgot
long.
Phil.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we forgot Phil. So let's talk about the day.
So you talk about the day and how that
So before we talk about the day, I want to talk about what prompted you all to do this. Like what made y'all, figure that it was needed in the community for us to do something like this?
I think I think there are 2 reasons going on here. So I'm still new to St. Pete. In July, I'll be 2 years young in the area. And when I first got here, I did a lot of, I'm a health and wellness coach as well. So I did research on health and wellness in the community. And I thought about what can I do to plug in and serve the community and that sort of thing. So when I saw the stats and the data and what's going on in our community with regard to heart disease and cancer and all those other illnesses, I thought, how can we create a space for people to come together in an atmosphere that's fun, but they can also learn and think about and find ways that weren't threatening for them, to really look toward themselves and think about their health and well-being. Then came along, my soror. Come
Okay,
on, tell your
okay.
part.
So basically, from a Delta perspective, we have a 5-point program for us that we, all of our chapters institute, and one of those is physical and mental health.
Okay.
And through Delta Sigma Theta, they teach and train our sorors to come and help our community in different ways.
Right.
And one of the things we talk about a lot right now are health disparities.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's big.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
big.
health
It's a
equity,
big
yeah.
it's a big topic of
health
conversation.
disparity.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to figure out how can our sorority play an instrumental part in helping our community.
Right.
Right.
And so when you think about just who just passed, John Singleton.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
You would never think somebody that famous, rich, or whatever.
Right.
He had issues controlling his blood pressure.
Right.
He's a black man. That's an untouched. Black men are special.
I would agree with that.
You guys do not like to go to the doctor, right?
Well, you got to think about this though. We got a history with doctors as black men in America, and I mean, you think about like just the trauma that of us and doctors in our community. That's a real thing. So when we talk about it, I'm special like that too, but I got like my sisters and my wife. They kind of pushed me out of that.
Good.
But it was a real thing for me. Just once you read in the history about how they give blankets to people and it got smallpox in them, and then how vaccines at some point was used nefariously in our community, and with the Tuskegee experiment where he was purposefully injecting people with diseases, and these are the things that are documented that we can see. These are not the things that go, like the brother who had his head radiated, when they was testing radiation and all of that stuff. So it's something in us that we can't even put our finger on. You know what I mean?
Protective.
Protecting
yourself.
Yeah, it's just protective, and you don't know why. Like, I'm uncomfortable in these spaces because it's just something that was passed down on us. So
So we're trying to
that,
create a comfortable
There we
space.
go. There we go. Thank you
There
for
we
that.
go.
Thank you
We're
for
going
that.
to have Baycare, one of our community partners, there.
Yeah.
So blood pressure is like a silent killer. You're walking around, you don't even know that you at over 200 on your blood pressure, and you just know you feel a certain way.
Right.
But
you
come
don't
to
know
health
what it
fair
is.
because you'll be shocked to know that you've been walking around with over 180, 200 blood pressure. And all you gotta do is treat it.
That's crazy.
The other thing, people walking around, they don't know that they're pre-diabetic, right? So you just mentioned Baycare.
Look, I gotta put my hand up
wow,
on that.
wow. So the other thing Baycare is doing for us is they'll be offering free testing for that, right?
Okay,
They're going to get your A1C check.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
And they'll be offering other things as well. Like they'll be bringing the Health Navigator. They're partnering right now with the church on the South Side. I believe I could say the name of the church is Pinellas Community Church.
Okay.
And folks will be able to sign up for 2 classes that'll be free. One is, I forget what the acronym stand for right now, but one is GIFT and one is DEEP. DEEP is a 6-week class where they can learn how to better take care of themselves if they have diabetes. Where GIFT is a 12-week class where if they need to learn how to eat better and what exercises they can do that are not threatening or not, something complicated or crazy, but basically learning how to eat and take care of themselves so that they can lose that weight so that obesity is not an issue for them. So that's just an example of Baycare and what they'll be offering.
No, and that's good. That pre-diabetic thing, because that was kind of what happened with me. So my sister, she's in healthcare, and she like was pushing me and encouraged me, and I was like laughing it off, like I was like what you said, man. Black men don't go to the doctor. That ain't what we do. And she was like leaned in and was like, bro, go get yourself checked out. She said, know your numbers. That's what she told me. I don't know if that's a term that they use, but she was like, know your numbers. And when I went and got my numbers, I found out that I was pre-diabetic. You know what I mean? And so,
see, I don't even know what pre-diabetic is. I do know.
Yeah. It's before you become diabetic.
And guess what?
Like, you better tighten up before you become
You can
diabetic.
You can come to the Change for Life Health and Wellness Expo and learn your numbers. Some of them for free.
For free.
For free.
Right.
So, and then the other thing about what we're doing is there are a lot of different types of exercise classes, and I'm guilty myself. We don't know that they're around, or we kind of hide from them. But we're going to offer free classes throughout the day, so you can kind of try it out to see if it's really for you.
Right.
Like even if we got over 50, fit for 50. We got the what they call low impact exercise classes that you can participate in. We even got high impact intensity classes, so the HIIT, and then the highlight.
HIIT, right? Wait, but before you HIIT, but before you get to that, because you're talking about being physically fit, so we have the mentally fit portion as well, because Sizemore with Urban Foundation is starting the morning off. What we call that segment? I can't remember, but basically mindfulness. Right. Mindfulness for life or something like that we called it. But basically he's starting that off for us around 10:05 in the morning, and then he comes back doing mindful movement. So all of this is about healing your whole person. Right. Now you were going to jump into the highlight. I'll let you talk about that.
Okay, so the highlight is, if you haven't heard about Extreme Hip Hop with Phil, this is a fitness trainer that has gone viral on YouTube,
Extreme Hip Hop,
Instagram, Extreme Facebook, Extreme Hip Hop with Phil. Look him up.
I check him out. He's amazing.
He is. Oh my God!
He be turned up. That's the guy that be turned up.
Yes.
Yeah. Phil be turned all the way up.
If you want to be able to kind of dance and listen to some good music and exercise, this is a class you want to come to.
So tell me about, because I've seen it like on social media. I see Phil and the things that he's doing, and my question is, like, can beginners do this? Because it looked like it's pretty intense.
So absolutely yes, beginners can do it. One of the things that we like about so when you see the parts online, you see the people that's been doing that routine now for hours and hours. So you're looking at that like, ooh, that looks cool. I want to do that. But he's not gonna start like that.
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna tell you what I did. Okay. This was Brother John, right? So I'm getting back into the gym. I went what was that? What's the date? So the day the 5th. I think I went on the 1st. And they had a little step machines and step up things like what Phil and them have. Yeah. so I called myself gonna do the little. All right. I'm gonna do my own version of what Phil did. Okay. After about like a minute and a half, I got my hands on my knees, I'm bent over, so I was like, okay, so because I saw the flyer and I was really like planning on participating. So I just want to make sure that Phil ain't gonna put it on us in a way that
it's the routine is built up. Like first you just learn how to step, or you learn how he calls it, and then you learn one part, and then you learn the next part. Then you put those two parts together. Then you take a break. Then you learn the third part. And then you put those three parts together. It's only at the end.
So it's like choreography. Like okay, so you learn. Okay, this is what this means. Right. So you've done it.
I've done one like his.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I did what you did, brother. So the first time I saw Phil, I was amazed. Yeah. And after watching him for a few days, I went to Play It Again Sports. Wow. Right. And I bought me a step.
Why not? Like,
this looks fun.
If Phil can do it, I can.
Yeah, if he can do it, I can do it. But it is a challenge, but it is fun. Yeah. Right. And one of the things, there are a lot of fun ways people can to find things you can do. Right. And what I want to encourage is, like you said, you started your healthcare journey, and I'm kind of using this as a change for life for myself. Right. And, there's some things I need to do.
It's like a mile marker.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, so we really want people to come out and support this event, because you never know from going there what you can find out about yourself, your health, or maybe you see that, hey, I might need to start following Phil too and do this exercise at home too.
Yeah. So, I got a question. So y'all going to have Phil, and he's gonna do one of his presentations live. So we should tell people to come dressed to sweat.
Oh yeah,
come dressed to participate. Yeah, because it's gonna be a participation type thing. Yeah. I'm loving that. I'm loving the whole.
It's
video.
Really all day. Remember, like the exercising starts from 10.
So you can bring a change of clothes. Yeah. You can pack your little bag and come and let's do it for health, in our community, the health disparities that we face every day.
Yeah, real deal, man. And that's another important point. Like you said, you talk about health disparities and the impact that health has on our community. Yeah. And we got to do more than talk about it. We can't talk ourselves healthy. We got to move around.
I don't want to say it like this, and we can't pray ourselves healthy.
No.
Either. Yeah. We can't pray over the ham hocks and it not cause us heart defects.
Yes.
We can't pray over the pigs.
Say that, brother.
And it not cause us physical ailments. We can't keep drinking all the Kool-Aid and think that it's not gonna give us diabetes.
So we pre-diabetic, and we gonna pray over the Kool-Aid right before we stir up and pour more sugar in it.
And that's something.
And that's real stuff.
And not to call nobody out, because I still eat. I partake in a lot of these things. So I'm not holier than thou, but I'm just saying that a lot of times in our community, that has been the remedy for so many things.
Right.
And instead of being active, instead of going and taking part in the Zumba class, or you know, or riding the cycle like how y'all do the everyday challenge.
Yeah,
I'm gonna join.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm very out of shape, and I need to one a day challenge myself.
But one of the things you talk about when you talk about we want to pray, and prayer is great.
Prayer is great.
That's a good starting point.
I talked to some pastors in the area before, and they're even trying to institute. So I'm going to the mental health.
Okay.
And talking about black men and mental health.
Right.
Or black people, period.
Yeah.
Because we think we can go and pray and things, but you know, doctors. I mean, God put doctors and people who can help you in places, and we need to use those people. So then we talk about mental health and the mental health services that are out and available in the community.
Yeah.
Or you think about things that can help your mental health, like just from meditating and how important that can be.
That's so big.
So like we want to introduce these
and that's what Brother Clayton does the meditation, right?
Yeah, he does.
So we want to introduce these. We want to introduce to our community.
Mindfulness, mindful wellness,
all
and
that
stuff like that. I want to give a shout out to LaDonna Butler.
Yesterday,
Dr. LaDonna.
That's right, Doctor. That's right.
She just had her family health event yesterday. For mental health awareness.
National Council of Negro
Women. National Council.
And they're one of our community partners.
Shout out to the National Council.
That's right.
They are.
Donna Butler and the Well. But one of the things that I'm enjoying that the community is putting these events together.
Right.
But what we got to do now is take a concerted effort to go out into the streets and get the affected people, the people that need it.
I agree.
And we need to bring some people with us.
I
you know, we need to take cousin, auntie, somebody we know that can use it, maybe better than us, but give them the transportation to get there, because these some great events, and I just want to see, more community and more, not community support, but more community participation. Intentional community participation, where you're intentionally bringing somebody that needs to hear or needs a high blood pressure check, or maybe need to get an EKG.
Right.
I ain't saying y'all doing EKGs.
No.
But let me tell you, one of the services that is going to be provided, and this is talking about black women, and we're impacted with breast cancer, and it's more mortal to the African American community.
More fatal.
Yes.
And
so one of the things, we have the Sisters Network coming, and you know, mammograms are very important. Early detection is the key. And what they will be offering to those people who are in attendance, vouchers to get free mammograms.
And mammograms cost about $100.
Wow.
So it's just going to be a ton of different resources available, and we're going to be introducing our community to these resources so that they can make a change for life.
So you have different vendors that'll be
absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
Gotcha.
I really enjoy the whole nature of it, because, like I say, we need this in our community. We were actually doing the Family Fun Day and Fitness Day, trying to promote the same thing, and maybe we can talk about collaboration, or maybe bring that in June or July for the summertime, so we can make health and fitness a regular thing in our community. So it's not so foreign, because I didn't know about like my health, like things that I could potentially be affected by. Until I start hanging around these circles and these different doctors.
Because you slim, seem like me. I'm heavy. I'm heavy for my.
But you know what, Shorty Soprano? Can I say something though?
Yes.
So earlier you were talking about the pork and the whatever and praying over and that sort of thing, and I've said certain similar things, and I chuckled when you said it. But here's the thing: I've been to health expos in our community, and then when it's time for the food, it's like, okay, what are we here for? What are we here for?
So in our Family Fun and Fitness Day, we actually had that serious conversation. It's whether you get cheap hot dogs or pay a little more for a salad.
Come on now.
You worry about people actually consuming the salad. So the one year we did try some healthy stuff. You know, I don't want to say it was a failure. But we did have an issue of people consuming the healthy food.
But I think it's also in how you prepare it. So my people are Jamaican, right? So one of the things that I do and I've done and have put stuff up.
So you and Don Jail get along real good.
Irie, yeah. Is is how do I take what I learned to cook for my mother and then make it in a vegan way that's good?
So you vegan? Are you vegan?
I am vegan. Yes.
Okay, awesome.
And so when I hear people say, "Oh my God, you don't eat this, you don't eat that," I'm like, it's all about how you flavor the food.
Right.
If you make it taste like cardboard, it's gonna taste like cardboard.
Yeah, because you got people eating meat that can't cook.
Right,
right. Just real. Yeah.
So one of the things, so we had Chef Ray yesterday come out to our meeting with some meals, and folks thought they were eating mashed potatoes. Like, they did not know. They thought they were eating mashed potatoes, but what they were eating were mashed cauliflower. It's like
mashed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes. Huh?
Yeah, I've eaten a lot of Chef Ray different recipes and different things. He does have a way of making food that's not meat taste like meat. His flavor, you know, I think you had some. I think so. Yeah. I forgot what event.
So we need to get him to come to the fun day, the family fun.
The family fun day. We definitely want to promote healthy food, healthy living, Zumba, different mindful wellness. And one of the things, because you know our community, we like cookout. We like the hot dogs, the hamburgers, the ribs. Yeah, I don't think we had ribs one year.
No, come on, brother John.
So the closest we can come to Willie is beef hot dogs. Right. That's the process. Right. But what I'm saying is that, you know, making it stronger and growing and making those connections, having those partners, because maybe we can have the entire Divine Nine. And do it so big, have a step show, do it so big for the community, because stepping is healthy.
Yes.
That's right.
That thing work you out.
In shape. The big boys be flipping the loop. I be like, whoa, I just want to be an honorary member.
Yes, I want to be an honorary member. I asked too, and that's when I found out that you have to be college educated to be a member of a Greek. Yeah, be a Greek. So
I did a year in college. Does that count?
Well,
you had to have done it while you were in college.
Yeah.
So wait, so you pledged while you in?
Well, so there are two ways to join our African American fraternity sororities. I can speak for us. So you Greek. There's a lot of other Greek.
Yeah, it's okay. Respect.
So we have collegiate chapters. So you join while you're in college, or
this mic right here.
Hers.
Am I on?
I can hear you, but I don't think. There you go.
There you go. So we have collegiate chapters. So you have the opportunity to join while you are at college.
Okay.
College has a chapter there.
Okay.
And then if you didn't pledge, we call it pledging.
Okay.
If you didn't participate in intake, I guess, during college, you have the opportunity once you graduate from college to become a part of the alumni chapter.
Okay.
And so our alumni chapter consists of people who have maybe graduated and didn't pledge while they were collegiate.
Okay.
Or we have people who pledge collegiate that transferred to the alumni because they're no longer in college.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
So those are the two ways to join the African American
sorority or fraternity.
Yeah, I definitely want to salute.
I just went and joined the FOI. That's what I just got in the mosque, man. So no, that's good. Go ahead, Jabbar. You said you wanted to salute.
I want to salute just the unity of the fraternities. The unity that's like really what's missing in our community, and that's why I hope, you know, partnering and pushing that, because I never knew what Divine Nine was until I started, you know, in this world of community work, and that is something that has to be seen, because Hillman. Remember, I thought it was Hillman. I thought I went to Hillman College.
I thought I went to Hillman too.
Different world. I mean, you know, that woo. I was, what the?
You feel like
I wanted that. And I still want it. I'm going to be an honorary member. I'm going to work so hard.
Work it out.
Frat brother's going to come to me and say, brother, come on. You the honorary.
They just did that with Minister Farrakhan. You know, they made him an honorary member.
Oh, they did. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
They made him an honorary.
So Facebook, we don't care.
And we all wear different colors, but we all have the same common goal.
Right.
So we're all here to serve our community.
That's right.
Support our community.
Yeah. There's no gang banging or set tripping in the Divine Nine.
No.
So the Divine Nine, that's the African American ones. Okay, got it. Because I know it's like a lot of other ones.
It's a fraternity,
but the Divine
Nine.
The
official name is the National Panhellenic Council.
That's what that is.
The National Panhellenic.
Yeah. See, I always heard that, but I heard that.
Panhellenic.
That's a word. Yeah, that's a word that can be defined. That's right.
Yeah, that means
something. And we call ourselves, our nickname is the
the street name. Yeah. But the government name is the National Cannabis Council.
And that's beautiful.
Funny.
But that's big. That's big.
No, that's
community,
amazing.
and the community needs it. I swear we need it. I mean, that's why I loved it when. Oh, so that's where it was. It was at the Urban League.
Mm-hmm.
It was the
Souls to the Polls.
Souls to the Polls.
Souls to the Polls. Were you there? With the,
I was out of town.
They call it a Unity Stroll.
They did the Unity.
So that's like a thing that happened all the time. Because my first time seeing it was that was really popular.
I think that was the first time activity here in St. Pete.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. We was part of that. But
the Greek Unity Stroll.
Yeah. Listen, we were part of that.
We organized Souls to the Polls.
I was actually we did that at the old Mole, the Black Mole Beach. What they call it now?
Demon's Landing.
Demon's Landing. I call it Mole Beach.
Okay.
That's what they used to call it back in the days. It was an old black beach. It was the only beach we could go to as blacks.
Yeah.
So it was.
So to be back there,
it was historic. And then when they did their stroll, it was whoo.
Yeah.
They did it all the way around. And then they got on the stage. Whoo.
You
did.
The
vibe was amazing. We got to do that again.
Talk about the impact.
I wanted to join.
Yeah.
Right with them. I didn't know what to do.
When you talk about the impact of the African American fraternities and sororities, we have members that were part of the movement. We talk about that black beach and that being the only beach in St. Pete. We have a member of our sorority today that was part of a group of college students and young African Americans. A lot of them probably were parts of the Greek organizations, but they went to Spa Beach, I think it was.
Spa Beach.
Yeah.
On the other side where the pier was.
Protesting.
It's right across the road.
Yeah. So historically, we go back to the 1906 is when Alpha Phi Alpha was founded,
right?
And that's the first African American fraternity. And we go back with leaders.
Dr. King,
civic leaders.
Dr. King was in one of them too.
Alpha Phi Alpha.
What was it?
Alpha Phi Alpha.
Okay, was that the first one?
Yeah, that is the first one.
Dr. King was a part of it.
We have a lot of influential African American leaders that are part of this Divine Nine. And like you said, we just got Farrakhan.
Yeah, you got the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, man. And shout out to Minister Farrakhan. You know they just banned him from Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And it's interesting the fact that they classify him along with like other alt-right and white nationalists and all of these people. They said that he's dangerous because of what he speaks, but all he ever speaks to our community is upliftment and empowerment and just speaking truth to power. But I guess that's a problem. That's dangerous to some people. So so they can ban him from social media, but they can't ban us. So make sure that you like the page, share the page, and I definitely will be sharing the page. I'm gonna be uploading a whole bunch of Farrakhan videos this weekend, just because.
One of the things I did want to say about that is about controlling our media, controlling our narrative.
Yeah.
The importance of it is because we're not gonna ban our greats. You know, and that's what the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is about. That's what 99 Jams is about. That's what it's really about. It's the New Image Project. It's controlling our narrative, controlling our media, who you get to see, who we talk about, and then controlling what's around us.
That's right.
Because we form our reality through our words. And if we let them only describe us, then you know what description it'll be.
Yeah.
But once you get us involved in that description and we describe us, it's a whole different description.
Yeah, we get to tell our own stories
of the minister. It's a whole different perspective of that same person who they demonize.
Just Google Minister Farrakhan changed my life or saved my life and see what you get. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, just Farrakhan changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And so many people.
Have that book that How to Eat to Live.
How to Eat to Live. Yeah. So How to Eat to Live is two books. Look. Look at you. Just look at. They call that a pivot. They call that a pivot.
Eat to live. You're right.
But How to Eat to Live and
that's
absolutely.
one of the things you're going to learn at this health.
Absolutely.
It's how to eat to live.
Absolutely.
And I found out, because one of the things that one of my brothers was talking about is that, one of the main things people learn when they go to jail or in prison is about Islam. And one of the things I was saying, well, you don't say that when the Gideons go into
What you said?
The Gideon. You know, you ever had the Gideon's Bible?
The Mormon.
Oh, yes.
You know that's fellowship and missionary work, right?
Yeah.
So
that's right.
one of the most powerful missionaries in the black community is the nation.
Yeah.
You know those missionary brothers go in and I know brothers who are a certain way and they came out way different.
Right.
Suited up, you know, with their head held high.
Ready for life.
And I think that is, you know, that is a problem.
Yeah, and changing the way you eat. You know what I mean? Because that is a fundamental part of it. You know, once you come in, you get how to eat to live. You get taught how to eat to live, and you get those 2 books. And it gives you prescriptions on what to eat, what not to eat, and the best time for you to eat your food. So that's a very great point. Thank you for lifting that up.
I just wanted to say something about that eating to live thing too, because as a vegan, I get a lot of comments about, well, we're gonna die anyway. And right. We kind of know that.
Well,
and
that's the I want to say stupidest,
but no,
I'm gonna just say it. That's the stupidest thing that I've ever heard.
That's what I've gotten
in response to somebody who's trying to eat healthy.
Right, and someone said to me, "Well, I read that vegans die," or something foolish. Somebody said to me once. Did you know that?
Oh my God!
Yes, they die. And so what I try to help people understand is it's not about us not dying, because I don't think any of us have figured that part out yet.
Right.
But it's about your quality of life while you're alive. Because if
you're again,
all right, here you go. It's about your quality of life while you're alive. Because when I am in my 50s and my 60s and my 70s, I don't want to spend time going to the doctor. I want to spend time hanging out at the beach or
that's right,
visiting whoever in whatever country, or just relax in whatever way I want to relax. Not, oh, now I gotta go and I gotta get this blood transfusion, or I gotta get this needle inside of me, or I'm sick, or I don't want to live like this anymore because I'm tired. No, it's about quality of life, and you don't have to be a vegan. Let me be clear, to have a good quality of life and to live healthy. You can eat chicken, yes. You can eat fish, yes. I choose not to, right? Because I know my body and how it responds to it. But the point is,
know yourself.
Eat healthy to help improve your quality of life. And I will then start getting into food and mental health, because the way you eat impacts the way you feel. It impacts your emotions, because I wrote a thing one time about I for a minute I was doing a raw food diet, and I still eat raw. I try to eat raw most of the time. I haven't done it much since I moved to St. Pete. But when you eat when you eat live food, like all the enzymes and all the energy, just the life, it came out of the earth, and the sun's rays was giving it all the energy and the nutrients and everything that you needed, and then you're putting that into your body, versus you're eating something dead that sat on a shelf for how many years, and then sat in your shelf for how many months, and you're putting that death into your body, and then you want to say, well, why do I need to eat healthy again? But you don't feel good, and you want 12 pills. I know people that are younger than me. I could go.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I know people that are younger than me, and I'm like, you take how many pills every day? Yeah. Well, the doctor said I might have to take these for the rest of my life. Really? That's how you're trying to live, and you don't know if you're gonna live for the next 50 years, and you're trying to take pills for the rest of your life? Like, and there's something you could do about something about it?
Yeah.
So I could go on that.
I like what you said. This kind of, you got my attention with this, right? So when you said about how, once you eat in life, you feeding life with life. That's kind of the short answer of what you said that I took from that. Mm-hmm. You feed life with life, as opposed to feeding life with death. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something dead and you're trying to feed life with death, it's just counterintuitive. But what you just said makes perfect sense. If you want to continue to live, then you feed life with life, as opposed to feeding life with death. So that's powerful to me.
I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm not sending anybody out there. But I know.
That's the disclaimer.
Right. But I know, and I have worked with people who reverse their diabetes by changing their diet.
Oh yeah, that's what happened with me when they told me I was pre-diabetic. It was just me not knowing how to eat to live, because I knew better. You know what to do. But you just don't do it. And so immediately it was like, okay, I just got to get back on top of my game, and you start immediately feeling better once you start making those changes. So that's real.
I want to agree with you, Dr. Seti.
Dr. Seti,
And I was just looking at one of his old videos, since the passing of Nipsey Hussle, Doctor, he has reached like a height in popularity. And he was saying the same thing you just said about eating stuff that's alive. And I find myself going to my soul food restaurants and getting the vegan tray. And, a lot of them don't have vegan trays, But I get all sides. I get some collard greens. I try to stay away from the macaroni because of the cheese. But I will still indulge.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's what we talk about that too. Like, I don't like to put a label on how I eat.
Right.
But I'm mindful of how I eat.
Because people be looking at you like, oh, boy,
I thought you said you was vegan. I
you
thought you said you was
like, boy, you eating coffee, boy. Boy, see, I told you, boy. It don't be right.
When you put that label on yourself, people start looking at you because
they're ready to judge you.
Look, no, I'm not ready. Look,
no, that's true.
I'm getting ready to say, when we go out to eat, I'm looking at Sheron's plate to see what she's about to eat.
Wow.
Right.
Are you finna get that with?
Wow.
I wonder what they gonna get from.
But for real, because sometimes I'm telling you, we learn and live from each other. You know, and it's not copycat. And sometimes it's a thin line between inspiration and copycat.
Yeah.
And in our community, we say, oh, they copying me, but you really inspired them.
Right.
So you'll find a negative emotion from somebody doing what they seen you do.
Right.
You get what I mean? And be like, oh man,
how crazy is that?
I ain't finna be around them. They keep copying me. I start wearing my clothes up and put on me a tie. Now he wanna wear a tie.
Yes.
Now he wanna eat healthy.
Right.
It's inspiration.
He wouldn't have been doing that until he seen me do it.
Right.
Look, that's a real thing.
That's right. That's real
I
deal.
need to order the vegan meal.
Just give it a shot. Because I'm telling you, that's what
Listen, that's how I do it. So I go, I still eat at my same little restaurants, and I try to eat, you know, I get the fish, you know, and I try to, I do my best. Yeah. I do. I mean, I swear, because I used to have migraine headaches, like, all my life. Very hard. I'm talking about hard. That's why I understand when you say quality of life, because my quality of life was so bad then. Because every other day I got to prepare for a migraine. And it was simply stop eating pork. Hanging around my Muslim brothers. My Muslim brothers, he seen me in pain. And he was like, bro, you're eating that. That's why. You eating pork rinds. You eating that salt. That's why you smoking cigarettes. That's why you keep having them headaches, bro. Stop and it'll stop. And I swear it worked. I'm here right now to tell you, I swear I changed my diet. I have a headache because I've eaten some pork or some lot of salt. Right. Like, it's just up and down. I can tell it'll be coming in 2-3 hours after I eat it. I know it's on the way because it become that predictable once you identify it.
Right. Wow. So the event again?
It is the Change for Life Health and Wellness Expo being held at USF SP campus. Student Center at 200 6th Avenue South from 10 to 4 on May 11th. Jam-packed day with all sorts of activities, Zumba, mindful movement.
Look, I see you moving like
that's right. I'm ready for my Zumba.
Yeah, you already in the moment.
High intensity training. Oh, this part is very important to me. The Fit for 50 Plus that starts at 10:35
Fit
a.m.
for 50, y'all.
Fit for 50 plus.
50
That's
plus,
right.
50 plus.
The cooking demonstration by Chef Ray of the Fit Kitchen, along with Dr. Kanika Tomlin, and of course,
the deputy mayor.
Wrapping up the day with, that's right, Extreme Fitness with Phil. Oh, and did we mention raffles throughout the day?
No, see, y'all didn't say that. I ain't. Now, if you did, I didn't hear
that
part.
They're giving away stuff, so it's free.
All day long.
So it's free food, free raffle. Come out to USF Student Center.
We would love if people went on our website to register so we can have an idea of how many people. But it's free.
Give it a website.
It is St. Pete Delta. So that's STPETE Deltas.org.
That's stpetedeltas.org.
Yes.
And we do offer a VIP experience. So people like to go places VIP. We have a VIP access.
Yeah, that's important.
We fancy. We fancy.
The VIP pass has a small fee attached. It's $20 right now.
Okay.
And it affords you the opportunity to experience the Extreme Hip Hop with Phil class.
Right.
And some other things.
Okay.
Swag bag and some other stuff.
All right, I might be a $20 VIP member.
Come on now.
Coming out this Saturday. Health and wellness. Healthy for life.
Change for life.
Change for life.
We'll do that to a name.
Come here, you're gonna make a change for life.
Okay. Nah, I like that. Yeah.
Not change for a day.
No.
Change for life, right?
For life.
Yeah, and that's important. So, and just thinking about, like you said, change for life. It's like long term things that you do, because that's the other part of this stuff, right? And that's what I stopped doing.
It's a journey.
Because I started you figure like, okay, I need to lose 10 pounds by my birthday. But your birthday come and go, and you still ain't lost them 10 pounds. So what advice would you give, or what comments would you have to people who think that you can do this stuff instantly, and what encouragement can you give to people?
Okay, so first of all, you didn't get there instantly.
Okay.
Right?
Ooh.
So you're not going to...
You get away from there instantly.
Right. So you're not going to reverse instantly. It is
Right.
a journey. That's the first thing. The second thing is, it's good to set these goals, but let's not set ourselves up. If you know you set the goal last year and the year before and the year before that you're going to lose this weight by the time your birthday comes, you've already programmed your brain to basically let yourself down.
Just your goal.
Right.
You
So stop
Yeah.
doing that. Just make daily choices and recognize it is a journey.
Right.
So in the moment when you're getting ready to eat the pork rinds, you can say to yourself,
it was hard. It was hard getting away from them rinds.
You can say to yourself in that moment, I can choose something else. Now, you might not go choose a celery. Like, why set yourself up to fail? And that's going to be a big difference. But if you know you like apples and you like peanut butter, then switch to that for me. And then later on, you know, you're getting ready to go to KFC. I don't mean to call no name. You're getting ready to get some fried chicken.
Right.
Okay, in that moment, you can be aware. You mentioned mindful eating a bit a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, be mindful enough to say, okay, I want chicken.
Right.
But maybe not the fried today.
Okay.
So you go to your other chicken place and you get...
you get the bake grill.
Right.
Or you just buy the sides. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, sides.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't beat it. Sometimes the sides are bad too, but they're
It's
not as bad
as
the actual meat or the processing of the meat.
Right.
And sometimes you can get a side and get you, because I do it all the time, especially with crabs. So I get the crab size, but sometimes that ain't good. Boy, that sulfur, that doggone sulfur in that Old Bay sauce, boy, it's addictive like a drug.
Right. That's what it is.
It is.
Is that what it is?
I was talking to somebody.
Yeah.
So when you eat certain things, there is a spot in your brain that lights up. That same spot lights up when you use hard drugs.
Okay.
That exact same receptor goes off when you eat if you like pickles, when you eat your pickles. Or if you like whatever your craving food is.
No, I'm trying to figure out this thing with St. Pete and crabs. So you said it's sulfur and Old Bay. That's what that is. That's what you got me.
That's
right?
a chemical.
That's a chemical.
Listen,
I agree with you.
I swear I hung around some very smart people, man, and they just fed me so much stuff.
Right.
And they taught me about some of them chemical compounds, and one of those compounds is the sulfur.
Okay.
That's one of the compounds that lights up that receptor.
Right.
And yeah.
And so you said mindful eating. So you said I said it, but I don't remember saying it that way. Mindful eating. Tell me about that.
So it's there's so much I can say. So for one, I gave an example about just stopping and being aware in the moment of the choice.
Okay, got it.
But then
that's mindfulness all of in itself.
Right.
Just being aware of the moment. That's mindfulness, y'all.
Being aware of the moment.
Yeah, right there while you in it.
Okay, so because I've seen that, they usually connect mindfulness and meditation.
Yes.
That's how
right. Because meditation helps to train your brain to be mindful. But then the other part to that is when you're actually eating. So I've been, when I'm at people's jobs, helping them do whatever we're doing. And it's time to eat, and they got the laptop open, and they got the phone, and they're eating, and it's like, do you recognize that right now you're harming your digestive system? So you can stop because the work is not going anywhere, and you can just pay attention to the food.
Wow.
And that's a part of mindful eating, just being in the moment with the food, tasting the flavors, chewing properly, swallowing properly, knowing that the plate is half gone, and you might be full, so you might not need to finish the rest.
Wow.
Right.
So you were on so many levels.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's basically it. So,
and then breaking agreements, like, because I talk about breaking agreements a lot, right? And the stuff that we was taught that growing up, like, when you get a plate of food, you got to eat the whole plate. That's an agreement that we make, right? And it don't matter how much is on there, don't matter if you're full or not, because you got to sit there. That's the way we raised.
Right.
You don't get up from the table until your plate is clean. Even though you full.
Right.
We ain't wasting no food. We ain't throwing nothing away. You know what I mean?
That was the survival element.
Yeah.
Or the kids somewhere that are hungry.
That's kids somewhere that's hungry.
That was the
one. That was the one. So now you're ungrateful if you leave food on the plate, but not thinking that it's unhealthy.
You're hurting yourself.
Yeah, you're hurting yourself because you're already full. Yeah. No,
so thinking about Mama on Mother's Day, this Mother's Day, honor thy mother. The 8 kings. I am 1/8 of the 8 kings, 1/9 or whatever.
No, you're right.
There's about 10 of us.
Yeah.
We gain and lose some, and we're gourmet meals. We're gonna feed 50 mothers.
Yep.
Gourmet meals, send your RSVP now. This is the home run stretch. This will be this Sunday. So after we leave the Change for Life on Saturday, Sunday we gonna have a gourmet meal, and it's gonna be some healthy choices. We have some healthy options, but we will have some chicken. It won't be no pork, but we will have some chicken.
Chicken can be healthy. It's just how you prepare it.
And they're gonna prepare it very healthily.
Look, that's the disclaimer. All chicken is not bad.
All chicken ain't the same, y'all.
Except the vegan.
Yes. But we're gonna have options, and it's gonna be healthy. We're gonna try to be more healthy, because that was also a part of our decision. When we make our menus for our events, we think about this stuff, y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
We like really be like, we think about what we feed our people. Yeah. And we really think about that, and it goes into our consideration. Sometimes it costs us more because we can get some cheap pork anywhere.
Yeah, you can get pork and tater chips and all that
we
stuff.
We can juice you up.
Right.
For the little or nothing.
Right. No, that's real deal. So look, we gotta begin to land this plane, man. I like
before we land the plane. I would be remiss if I did not mention the Vision District Expo. That just went down.
Yes.
Big shots out to Gypsy, Gallardo, the whole One Community staff.
Right.
Brother John. Deborah Figg Sanders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop calling names, because if I go too far and I miss a name, people be mad.
Yeah, they be big mad.
But no, the Vision District was a success. 19 big ideas came from the One Community planning process.
Right.
Last year we began this planning process. Now we have matured to 19 big ideas, but this is only a step, because we have to execute. So people expectation, I've seen a lot of different Facebook posts. That's why I really want to say something, because this is only one step in the planning process. Right. This has never been done in our community, y'all.
Yeah.
There has never been a concerted effort to plan our future.
Yeah, us.
By us.
The plan is usually made by somebody else.
So
this is us planning for us.
So that in alone, this has been a huge success, this whole One Community ride. We went to Durham. We visited different places, different what they call subject matter experts, talking about collaboration. So it has been an amazing ride. The ride is not over. This is just one step in the process. So I want the naysayers to please, let's try to get behind one of these 19 big ideas and see it to fruition.
Right.
Because there's something for you to grab.
Right.
That's why the variety. And this is something that we have to still get funded. We still have to go to our politicians and lobby for these ideas. So these steps is a multi-step process to success, y'all. Like they said, we didn't get here overnight.
Yep.
And we're not going to get to where we're going overnight either. Right. There's going to be some work we got to put in. So I just definitely had to say big shots out to the whole One Community team. Corey, Outlaw, Harley, April Harley, Outlaw. I get everything mixed up. Because y'all did a great job.
They did. It was amazing.
The One Community co-op, big shots out to Louis Murphy, big shots out to Maurice Spates. We brought out 200 plus people.
Yeah.
And
to talk about the future of economic growth in the city of St. Petersburg.
When has that been done, Brother John?
Yeah, and I'm talking about a collaborative effort. Those 19 big ideas are people who are working together on those ideas. And you can go to onecommunitystpete.com, onecommunitystpete.com, and you can vote on the big ideas. You can see a summary of what those ideas are. And we want you to take this survey and vote on which ones, because we're trying to whittle it down to 10. Because it started out with 10 big ideas, but as we, as you meeting and you building and people coming to the table, more ideas surface, and so we ended up with 19. But yeah, it's a really exciting time. It's an exciting project, and so shout out to One Community. The Vision District Expo was amazing, but the work is still continuing. It must continue. All right, so with our guests, if you could just give us the date, time, location, and how we can RSVP one more time.
The date, May 11th. The time, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The location, USF St. Pete Student Center, 200 6th Avenue South.
Right.
How you can RSVP, go to www.stpetedeltas.org, and we want to see you there.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
I'm hoping that we can do this again.
Absolutely. This was fun.
Maybe we can do an after the event.
That would be good. That would be good.
And also we want to talk about the MLK Day of Service and plug in with that. I mean, it's just a lot that we can do. So thank y'all again for being a part of it. This is a whole bunch of other stuff. So this is a part of the New Image Project. Again, the New Image Project is being brought to you by the Community Development and Training Center. New Image is new information, media, arts, graphics, and entertainment. Also want to give a big, huge shout out to my man Don J, 99 Jams the Bird. We family, and support local radio, man. Support your community radio station by all costs, because again, we got to keep the lights on, keep the air blowing cold. So please support local radio, donate when you can, and support it when you can. You have been tuning in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is your boy Shouty Soprano.
And we out. Y'all have a good day. Believe in good.